Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel, English Journey Conversation. I'm really happy to see you here today. Before we start, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Your support helps me keep creating more helpful content for English learners like you. Hello, dear English learners. Welcome back to another exciting and useful episode. I'm thrilled that you are here because today we are going to talk about something very important, something that can really change your life. Yes, today's topic is about how to become fluent in English. You might be learning English for different reasons. Maybe you want to travel to new countries and speak with confidence. Maybe you want to study abroad in a different country or get a better job. Or perhaps you just want to meet and talk to people from around the world. Whatever your reason is, there is one big challenge most learners face, and that is fluency. Fluency means being able to speak English naturally and confidently. It means speaking without always thinking too much about grammar or words. Have you ever felt nervous when speaking English? Do you struggle to find the right words sometimes? Do you wish you could speak like a native speaker? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this episode is made especially for you. I want you to stay with me until the end because we're going to talk like friends. Imagine we are sitting together in a cozy cafe with a warm cup of tea or coffee. We are relaxed, calm, and comfortable. There is no stress, no pressure, just two friends having a real conversation about how to improve English skills. Sounds nice, right? Now let's talk about fluency. Many learners think that to speak fluently, they must know every grammar rule perfectly. They believe they need to use big and difficult words all the time. Some even think they must speak with perfect pronunciation. But that is not true. Fluency is not about being perfect. Fluency is about confidence, about practice, and about speaking without fear. Fluency is also about understanding others easily and enjoying real, meaningful conversations. Why does fluency matter? Well, when you are fluent in English, so many new opportunities open up for you. You can travel to different countries and communicate with local people. You can make new friends from different parts of the world. You can enjoy better job offers because employers value good communication skills. You can read books, listen to songs, and watch movies in English without needing translations. Fluency gives you freedom and power to do more in life. In today's episode, I want to share with you 5 powerful tips that can help you improve your English fluency. These tips are easy to follow, step by step, and you can start using them right away. They are designed to help you practice English in a simple way, feel confident when speaking, and gradually become more fluent. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do to speak English more naturally and comfortably, and you will feel motivated to practice every day. So, are you ready to start your journey to fluency? Let's begin together. Remember, learning English is not about perfection. It's about enjoying the process, speaking with confidence, and taking small steps every day. Let's talk, let's practice, and let's have fun while learning English. Your fluency is waiting for you, and it all starts here, today. You might think that to speak English fluently, you need a teacher, or that you must live in an English-speaking country. Maybe you believe you need to study for 10 hours every day to improve. But that's not true. You don't need any of that. What you really need is the right mindset and the right kind of practice. And that's exactly what I'm going to help you with in this episode. So, what exactly is fluency? Let's understand it clearly. Many people think fluency means speaking very fast, using big or complicated words, or having a perfect accent. But real fluency is different. Real fluency means speaking clearly and comfortably, expressing your thoughts without too much hesitation, and being able to communicate naturally. Think about your own language, your mother tongue. Do you always speak very fast? Do you always use complicated or fancy words? Do you never make mistakes? Of course not. Even native speakers pause, correct themselves, forget words sometimes, or make mistakes. But they keep talking, and that is what makes them fluent. They are not perfect, but they are confident and can communicate easily. That's the key to fluency. Now, let's talk about an important difference: fluency versus accuracy. Fluency is about speaking naturally, communicating without stopping too often, and feeling comfortable when you talk. Accuracy is about speaking perfectly, using correct grammar, pronouncing every word correctly, and avoiding mistakes. Accuracy is useful, yes, but it should never stop you from speaking. You don't need to be perfect. What matters most is that you keep communicating. To make this clearer, imagine two English learners. Learner A speaks very slowly but perfectly. They think a lot about grammar rules, try to say every word correctly, and rarely make mistakes. But because they focus too much on being perfect, their conversation is not smooth. It feels awkward, and they often pause or hesitate. Now imagine learner B. They speak naturally and confidently. Yes, they make small grammar mistakes sometimes, but they keep talking without fear. They express their ideas freely, communicate clearly, and enjoy the conversation. So, who is more fluent? It's learner B. Even though they make mistakes, they are better at real communication. This shows that fluency is not about being perfect. It's about speaking clearly, confidently, and naturally. My advice to you is simple. Don't wait until your English is perfect. Start speaking now. Practice now. Fluency will come with time, and the more you speak, the more confident you will become. Mistakes are not a problem. They are part of learning. Remember, fluency is about progress, not perfection. In the next part, we will also look at some common myths about learning English fluently. Many learners believe these myths, and they hold themselves back. But once you understand the truth, you will see that anyone can become fluent with the right practice and mindset. You don't need perfection, and you don't need years of study before speaking confidently. Fluency is about taking action and enjoying the process, step by step, every day. Let's talk about some common myths about fluency that stop people from speaking English confidently and the truth behind them. Many learners believe things that are simply not true, and these myths can hold you back. But once you understand the reality, you will see that anyone can become fluent with the right approach. Myth 1. I need to learn thousands of words to speak English fluently. Truth. You don't need a huge vocabulary. What matters most is learning the right and useful words for everyday conversations. You don't need to know every word in the dictionary. Just focus on words that help you communicate in daily life. Myth 2. I must have a perfect accent to be fluent. Truth. You don't need to sound like a native speaker. Many fluent people speak English with an accent. What really matters is that people can understand you. Clear communication is more important than sounding perfect. Myth 3. I must live in an English-speaking country to become fluent. Truth. You can become fluent from anywhere in the world. Today, the internet gives you endless opportunities to listen, speak, and connect with English speakers online. You don't need to move to another country to practice and improve your English. Myth 4. Fluency means speaking very fast. Truth. Fluency is not about speed. It's about speaking clearly, comfortably, and naturally. Speaking too fast can actually make it harder to communicate. What counts is expressing your ideas smoothly, even if you speak a little slower. Myth 5. I'm too old to become fluent. Truth. You can become fluent at any age. Many people start learning English in their 40s, 50s, or even 60s, and they succeed. Age is not a barrier. The most important things are practice and motivation. As long as you keep learning and speaking, fluency is possible. Now that we've cleared up the myths, let's look at what fluency really looks like. A fluent English speaker can understand spoken English without always translating in their head. Respond naturally in conversations without long pauses. Explain ideas clearly and confidently. Speak even if they make small mistakes. Remember, even fluent speakers make mistakes sometimes. The difference is they don't stop. They keep talking, keep practicing, and keep communicating. That's what real fluency is all about. Speaking comfortably, naturally, and confidently, not perfectly. How can you know if you are becoming fluent? Ask yourself these questions. Can I understand English when listening without always translating in my head? Can I answer questions without thinking too much? Can I share my ideas and opinions in English? Can I speak for 5 to 10 minutes without long pauses? Do I feel okay speaking even if I make mistakes? If you answered yes to some of these, congratulations. You are already on your way to fluency. If your answer is not yet, that's perfectly fine. Fluency takes time, and every day you practice, you are growing and improving. Now you can see that fluency is not about perfection, speed, or fancy words. It's about speaking naturally, expressing yourself clearly, and feeling confident even with mistakes. Fluency is a journey, and with patience, practice, and the right mindset, you can achieve it. And now comes the exciting part. You've learned what fluency really means, and you understand the myths and truths about speaking English. The good news is, you're just getting started. In this section, I'm going to share 5 simple and powerful steps that can help you speak English more fluently. These steps are easy to follow, practical, and you can start using them today. Let's begin your journey to fluency and take it step by step. Step 1. Listen. 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 One of the biggest mistakes English learners make is not listening enough. Many people try to speak first, but without good listening skills, speaking becomes very hard. Think about how babies learn their first language. They don't start talking immediately. Instead, they spend many months listening carefully to their parents and people around them. Then slowly, over time, they begin to speak. You can do the same with English. The more you listen, the easier it will become to speak naturally. So, what should you listen to? There are many options. English podcasts like this one, or any podcast for learners. Audiobooks, starting with easy stories. Movies and TV shows, first with subtitles, then try without subtitles. YouTube videos or real conversations between native speakers. But listening is not just about hearing English. You should listen actively. Listen every day, even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes. Don't worry about understanding or translating every word. Focus on the sounds, rhythm, and flow of the language. A helpful technique is shadowing. This means you listen to a sentence and repeat it immediately, trying to copy the pronunciation, intonation, and speed. When you practice listening every day, your brain becomes used to English, and soon, speaking will feel much more natural. Step 2. Speak every day. Speaking is the most important part of becoming fluent, and the good news is, you don't need perfect English to start speaking. Even if you are alone, you can practice speaking right from the beginning. The more you speak, the more confident you will become. Here are some easy ways to practice. Self-talk. Talk to yourself about your day, your thoughts, or what you see around you. For example, say, I see a red chair. The sky is blue. The coffee smells good. This simple practice helps you form sentences naturally. Read aloud. Read books, articles, or short stories out loud. This improves pronunciation and helps you get used to forming English sentences. Shadowing. Listen to a sentence and immediately repeat it. Try to copy the speaker's tone and rhythm. Record yourself. Speak about a topic, then listen to your recording. This helps you notice mistakes and track progress. Find a partner. If you have someone to speak with, join English conversation groups or find a language buddy. Online platforms like Italki or Preply are perfect for speaking with tutors or native speakers. The key is consistency. Speak every day, even if it's just a few minutes. The more you practice, the more confident and natural your English will become. Remember, fluency is built step by step, and speaking every day is one of the fastest ways to achieve it. Now, let's continue with the next steps to help you speak English more fluently. Remember, don't worry about mistakes. Just keep talking and practicing every day. Step 3. Learn useful phrases, not just single words. A common mistake learners make is memorizing only single words. Words are important, of course, but real conversations use phrases, not just words. For example, instead of learning only the word agree, learn the whole phrase. I totally agree with you. That's a good point. I see what you mean. When you learn full phrases like these, you don't have to worry too much about grammar. You will speak more naturally and confidently, just like native speakers. Where can you find useful phrases? Listen carefully to native speakers in podcasts, videos, and real conversations. Watch English movies or shows and write down expressions that people often use. Use phrasebooks or apps designed for learners like Ani. Focus on phrases for everyday life such as greetings. Hey, how's it going? Asking for help. Can you help me with this? Giving opinions. In my opinion, or I think that. Agreeing. That's right. Or I agree. Disagreeing politely. I'm not sure about that. Or I see it differently. Using phrases makes your English sound smooth and natural instead of like a list of words. Step 4. Think in English. Many learners translate from their native language before speaking. This slows you down and makes fluency harder to achieve. To speak naturally, you need to train your brain to think in English. Here's how to start. Begin with simple words. Look at a tree and think tree in English, not in your native language. Describe things around you in English. For example, say, the sky is blue, or I am making coffee now. Set your phone, apps, and social media to English. This way, you see and hear English all day. Use an English-to-English dictionary, like the Oxford Learner's Dictionary, instead of translating words. Write a simple journal in English every day. Writing your thoughts helps your brain think directly in English. The more you practice thinking in English, the easier it will become to speak naturally without pausing to translate. Step 5. Be consistent and have fun. This is the most important step. Many learners start practicing with energy but give up after a few weeks. Why? Because fluency takes time and consistent practice. But you don't need to practice for hours each day. Even 15 to 20 minutes every day is enough if you do it consistently. Make learning enjoyable. Choose activities you love. Listen to songs, watch shows, read about topics you enjoy, or chat with friends in English. The more fun you have, the more you will stick with it and the faster your English will improve. Fluency is a journey, not a race. Celebrate small wins, like understanding a new phrase, speaking without hesitation, or finishing a short conversation. Remember, fluency comes from daily practice, thinking in English, learning phrases, speaking confidently, and enjoying the process. Step by step, day by day, your English will become more natural, smooth, and comfortable. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and enjoy every moment of your English journey. Now, let's talk about how to stay consistent and make English a natural part of your life. Even practicing just 15 to 30 minutes every day can help you improve steadily. The key is to use English every day, listen, speak, read, and even write a little each day. Try to use English in your real life. For example, when ordering food, write short messages in English or talk to friends online. Even small daily activities give you real practice. Another important tip is to set small, achievable goals. For example, this week I will have a 10-minute conversation in English. Celebrate these small wins. Finish a podcast? Watch a movie without subtitles? Give yourself a small reward. Most importantly, have fun while learning. Don't think of English as a school subject. Think of it as a tool to connect with people, learn new things, and explore the world. When learning is enjoyable, your progress comes faster and feels natural. Here's a quick reminder of the 5 key steps to fluency. Listen every day. Your brain needs to get used to English sounds and patterns. Speak every day, even if you are alone. The more you practice speaking, the more confident you become. Learn phrases, not just words. This helps you sound natural and communicate better. Think in English. Avoid translating from your native language. The more you think in English, the easier it is to speak fluently. Be consistent and enjoy the journey. Small daily efforts add up over time, and learning is more effective when it's fun. Fluency is possible for everyone, even you. The secret is simple. Start today. Take one small step, keep practicing, stay confident, and don't give up. Every little step moves you closer to fluent English. Now, let's look at common mistakes learners make and how to fix them. Many people work hard but still struggle because of a few repeated errors. Understanding these mistakes can save you a lot of time and frustration. Mistake 1. Focusing too much on grammar. Some learners want to speak perfectly, so they study grammar all the time. But this can make speaking slow, unnatural, and stressful. You pause too much, worry about mistakes, and end up speaking less. How can you fix this? Focus on communication, not perfection. It's okay to make small grammar mistakes. Learn grammar through listening and speaking, not just books. Practice common sentences like, "Yesterday, I went to the park. Last week, she visited her grandmother." Over time, your brain learns the grammar patterns naturally without stopping you from speaking. Mistake 2. Translating in your head. Many learners think in their own language first, then translate into English. This slows you down and makes speaking harder. To fix it, practice thinking directly in English. Describe things around you in English, write a simple journal, and talk to yourself in English. The more you train your brain this way, the more fluent your speech will become. Let's continue looking at common mistakes English learners make and how to fix them. Understanding these mistakes will help you improve faster and speak more naturally. Mistake 2. Translating in your head. Many learners think in their own language first, and then try to translate into English. This makes speaking slow and unnatural. You lose time thinking, and sometimes you miss your chance to reply. You may feel nervous, unsure, and your sentences don't come out smoothly. How can you fix it? The key is to think in English as much as possible. Start with simple thoughts. "It's a nice day," or "I'm hungry." Use English-to-English dictionaries instead of translating from your language. Speak freely, without preparing everything in advance. With daily practice, your brain will get used to English, and you will respond faster and more naturally. Mistake 3. Learning too many words but not using them. Some learners try to memorize long lists of difficult words, but never use them in real life. This is a problem because if you don't use words, you forget them. Fluency comes from using simple, common words often, not from knowing complicated words. How can you fix it? Learn words in context, inside real sentences. Use new words immediately. Write example sentences and say them out loud. Focus on daily phrases like, "Be careful with this." Take your time. Instead of trying to memorize hard words like meticulous, which means very careful, focus on phrases people actually use every day. Using these phrases regularly helps you speak fluently and naturally. Mistake 4. Being afraid to make mistakes. Many learners feel nervous to speak because they think people will laugh at them or judge them. This is a big problem because if you don't speak, you won't improve. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes, and that's perfectly okay. How can you fix it? Change your mindset. Mistakes are a sign that you are learning. Speak often, even if you make small errors. Focus on communicating your ideas, not on being perfect. It's okay to say the wrong thing. Just keep talking and practicing. Confidence grows with experience. Mistake 5. Not listening enough. Some learners read and write a lot but don't spend time listening to English. This is a problem because without listening, you can't understand real conversations. You won't learn natural pronunciation, rhythm, or how people actually speak. Speaking becomes harder if you don't listen regularly. How can you fix it? Listen every day, even for just 10 to 15 minutes. Choose things you enjoy: podcasts, audiobooks, songs, YouTube videos, or TV shows. The more you listen, the more your brain becomes familiar with natural English sounds, phrases, and flow. Listening actively also helps you speak more fluently and confidently. By avoiding these mistakes, your English will improve faster, feel more natural, and help you speak with confidence. Remember, fluency is not about perfection or memorizing every word. It's about practicing every day, thinking in English, using phrases, speaking confidently, and listening actively. Mistake 6. Not speaking enough. Many learners study English for years, but still don't speak. They often say, "I will speak when my English is better." But this is a big mistake. Speaking is a skill, just like riding a bike or playing an instrument. If you don't practice, you won't improve. Confidence comes from doing, not waiting for perfection. How can you fix this? Start speaking today, even if it's just a few sentences. Talk to yourself in English about your day, your thoughts, or what you see around you. Find a speaking partner, tutor, or language exchange online. Join conversation groups or English speaking clubs. The more you speak, the faster your fluency will grow. Don't be afraid of mistakes, they are normal. Mistakes are part of learning. Every time you make a mistake, you learn something new. If someone corrects you, don't feel bad. Say thank you and try again. Laugh at your mistakes and move forward. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. The important thing is to keep speaking and keep communicating. Focus on expressing your ideas, not being perfect. Another key to fluency is enjoying the process. Learning English should be fun, not stressful. If you enjoy what you're doing, you will stay motivated and improve faster. Do things you like in English. Watch your favorite movies or YouTube videos. Listen to podcasts, songs, or audiobooks that interest you. Read books or stories you enjoy. Play word games. Sing songs in English or write short, fun stories. Every time you learn a new word or phrase, celebrate it. Learning can be exciting, creative, and enjoyable. Remember, motivation is powerful. I know sometimes learning English feels hard. You might feel tired, frustrated, or think, "I will never be fluent." But remember, every fluent speaker was once a beginner. Think about how a child learns their first language. They don't worry about grammar, mistakes, or perfection. They just listen, copy, and speak. You can do the same with English. Believe in yourself. Trust the process. Keep practicing even when progress feels slow. Each day, each conversation, and each new word brings you closer to fluency. One day, you will speak English naturally, confidently, and comfortably. You will understand native speakers easily, share your ideas clearly, and enjoy real conversations. Fluency is not a dream. It's a step-by-step journey. Listen daily, speak often, learn useful phrases, think in English, be consistent, and most importantly, have fun along the way. Mistakes are normal, small steps count, and every effort you make adds up. The key is to start now, practice every day, and never give up. You can do this. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to speak a little more confidently, and to enjoy your English journey. Keep going, and soon you will see how far you have come. English fluency is not about perfection. It's about communication, confidence, and joy in learning. As you look back one day, you will be able to say, "I did it." Fluency in English is not a dream. It is possible. And the best part? You're already on the right path. Every small step you take brings you closer to speaking English naturally and confidently. Before we finish, here are 3 powerful tips to help you stay on track and continue improving every day. Tip 1. Be consistent. Consistency is the most important key to fluency. You don't need to spend 5 hours every day studying English. Even 15 to 30 minutes a day is enough if you do it regularly. Set a simple routine. Listen to a podcast in the morning, speak out loud at night, or write a short journal entry. Small daily practice is much better than a long study session once a week. The important thing is to practice every day without fail. Tip 2. Surround yourself with English. Make English a natural part of your life. Change your phone, social media, or computer settings to English. Watch movies, TV shows, or YouTube videos in English. Listen to music, podcasts, or audiobooks. Try to think in English about simple things during your day. When English surrounds you, your brain starts to absorb it naturally, even without forcing it. The more you immerse yourself, the faster your fluency will grow. Tip 3. Find a speaking partner. Speaking is the most important skill for fluency. Practice with someone whenever you can. Join English groups online or in person, use apps like HelloTalk or Tandem, or hire a tutor or a language partner. If you don't have anyone to practice with, speak to yourself. Talk about your day, your plans, or the things around you. Describe what you see, what you feel, or what you are thinking. The key is to speak as much as possible, even if you make mistakes. Fluency takes time, so be patient with yourself. Keep practicing a little every day, and you will see results. Remember, mistakes are part of learning, and confidence comes from doing, not waiting for perfection. The more you speak, listen, and immerse yourself in English, the faster you will improve. Thank you so much for spending time with this guide on how to become fluent in English. I hope these tips, steps, and ideas help you on your journey. Stay positive, stay motivated, and most importantly, don't stop learning. Keep speaking, keep listening, and keep believing in yourself. Every small effort counts, and every day you practice, you move closer to fluency. If you enjoyed this guide, share your thoughts, questions, or experiences. Celebrate your progress and keep moving forward. You are doing great, and I am proud of your dedication. One day you will look back and say, I made it. I can speak English confidently. Until then, keep practicing, keep enjoying the process, and keep believing in yourself. English fluency is a journey, and every step you take matters. Happy learning, stay confident, and take care.